Isang masayang pagbati na may ngiti sa aking mga labi. Naghahanap ba kayo ng makakatuwang sa pag-review ng inyong anak? Meron yan sa DepEd. Ang ETUlay online tutorial ay libre at handog ng ating kagawaran sa pangunguna ng OUA ICTS EdTech. Ito ay isang proyektong makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral, katuwang ang mga magulang o kasama sa kani-kanilang tahanan para masagutan at maunawaan ang mga modules. Hangad din ng programang ETUlay ang matulungan ang ating mga guro sa kanilang mga blended learning classes. Ang ating ETUlay ay mula kinder hanggang senior high school. Bukod sa academics, meron din tayong mga special programs gaya ng All is Wellness, Reading and Math Remediation, Storytelling, Mommy Tech Talks, Classes sa Gramatika, Speech Class, Financial Literacy, at marami pang iba. Pinalawig din ng ETUlay ang ating Alive program para sa mga mag-aaral mula grade 1 hanggang grade 3. Gayun din ay mayroon tayong ALS program at SPED tutorials na makasisigurong makakamit ng lahat ang inclusive education. May SPED hotline na rin para sa inyong mga katanungan patungkol sa special education. Kaya, subaybayan mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, mula 9:00 ng umaga hanggang 7:00 ng gabi ang ating ETUlay. Sa ating pagtutulungan, maiaangat natin ang bawat isa. Ating itutulay ang pagkatuto upang di mapigil ang pag-aaral ng kabataang Pilipino. Itulay natin ito, sulong edukalidad.
Mabuhay! Isang mapagpalang araw sa ating lahat. Ako ang inyong lingkod, Tutor Madge. Welcome sa ating ETUlay, ang ating libreng online tutorial na hatid ng ating kagawaran ng edukasyon, ICTS EdTech. Ang programang ito ay inaasahang makatutulong at maging karagdagang kaalaman sa mga mag-aaral mula kinder hanggang senior high school, ALS, Alive, at SPED learners. Bukod sa pagsagot ng mga modules, ang ETUlay ay may mga special programs din na siguradong aabangan ninyo araw-araw. Katuwang ang ating mga minamahal na mga magulang at guro ay maitutulay natin ang pagkatuto. Kaya, ihanda na ang inyong module, lapis, papel o kwaderno. Ihanda rin ang isip, mata at tenga sa isa na namang makabuluhang aralin. Tayo nang matuto kasama ang inyong volunteer online tutor sa oras na ito.
Hello, hello, hello mga ka-ETUlay. Good morning sa inyong lahat mula Luzon hanggang Mindanao. Pati rin sa buong mundo dahil ang DepEd ETU ay #ETUlay level up na. We still have episodes na tiyak kagigiliwan ng mga kids. Ang mga tutors natin ay may mga inihandang sorpresa para sa inyo dahil level up na talaga tayo. Okay? Mapapanood nyo rin ang mga tutors ninyo bukod sa live episodes. Mapapanood din nyo ang mga paboritong tutors ninyo sa Channel 13, IVC 13. Ang ating Math Remediation Program, grade 4 to grade 6, ay makakasama na ninyo kaming mga matsayahin at magagandang tutors every Wednesday, 10:30 to 11 a.m. All the way to the land of Lapu-Lapu. Hindi natin kasama ngayon si Tutor Mel. Ngunit, dahil nasa importanteng seminar ng kanilang eskwelahan, kaya't ako muna ang makakasama ninyo mula naman sa lugar ng sikat na bamboo organ in Las Piñas, Tutor Tolan. You can also watch us live here at our FB pages, DepEd EdTech Unit and DepEd Tayo. You can also watch simultaneously and has a replay in our YouTube channel, DepEd Philippines, DepEd EdTech Unit, DepEd TV, hashtag ETUlay level up na talaga. We also have our DepEd FB page and YouTube channel. You may scan these codes for your wonderful ETUlay experience. So what are you waiting for, kids, parents, and guardians? Do support us by clicking the subscribe button and notification bell for updates, and you will surely learn from all our DepEd ETUlay online tutorial episodes from kinder to senior high schools in all subjects. We are also happy to tell you kids that DepEd ETUlay FB group page has 72.3 thousand members and counting. So do follow, like, and be a member. Two, para updated ka sa mga bagong episodes. Talagang hashtag ETUlay level up na ang DepEd ETUlay. Kaya nakakatuwa at nakakataba ng puso ang pagsubaybay at participation ninyo mga kids. So kids, always be safe on the internet. Number one, keep personal info to yourself. Everything can be made public on the internet, so avoid spreading personal information. Number two, check your privacy settings. Look through your web browsers and make the appropriate changes to your settings. Number three, be mindful of what you download. Make sure what you're putting in your system is safe, secure, and authorized by you. Number four, be wary of your friends. It's easy to lie online, so make sure who you're talking to is truthful about themselves. And lastly, number five, get a good antivirus program. An antivirus program keeps unwanted application from infiltrating your system. So let's make the internet safe for all. We are still celebrating women. We are celebrating National Women's Month this March. Full support ang DepEd ETUlay sa ating mga babae. This year's theme is We Make Change Work for Women. Iwagayway ang bandila ng mga kababaihan. Hashtag Women Can Change. Tutor Mel and mga kids, napakainit pa rin ang panahon dahil summer na. DepEd supports our Bureau of Fire Protection in their campaign of preventing fire because this month, March, is Fire Prevention Month. This is under Proclamation number 115-A, declaring this month as Fire Prevention Month. Remember, kids, to be safe because safety is everyone's responsibility. Seek safety, aim safety, follow safety, ensure safety, teach safety, and yield safety. March is Fire Prevention Month. Ligtas sa Pilipinas ang ating hangad. Pag-iingat sa sunog sa sarili, ipatupad. But, of course, kids, you can still set your soul on fire by learning mathematics with us. Okay, kung handa na ang lahat, ready na ang lapis at papel at tayo ng mat-aral, matuto, at mat-enjoy. Today, for our math remediation program, we will be talking about circumference of a circle. At the end of our tutorial, you will be able to identify diameter, radius, and chord. And also, we will find out the circumference of a circle. But before that, let's have a review first. During the Kadaugan Festival in Macau, Macau tuloy. Tutor Mel, namimiss tuloy kita eh. Ala ko, Mactan sa Lapu-Lapu City. There are a lot of items with discounts as high as 50% off. Oh, look at that, kids. Oh, ang daming discount dito sa ating festival sa Mactan, which will be happening every year on April 27. So pag may time tayo, punta tayo dyan kay Tutor Mel. So there are selected items in one of the store bazaar in Kadaugan Festival like the ukulele and bags which has 50% discount. And if we are given 50% off, how much will we save if we are going to buy bag or ukulele? So let us identify the base, percentage, and rate. So if you are given this number problem, 50% of 200 is blank. So 50% is the number which represents, or with the percent symbol, is represented by the rate. We call that the rate. The number with the percent symbol is called the rate. While 200, okay, 200 now is what we call the base. And the base is the whole number or total. While the one that is missing is what we call percentage. And percentage is just part of a whole. Okay? Remember, kids, the two steps in computing discounts. So there are two steps. Dalawang steps lang. Number one, get the percentage or discount first. So if we have 50% of 200, we will find out what is the percentage. And then the second one is to subtract the percentage or discount from the original price or base. Okay? So let's answer this number problem. 50% of 200 is what? So let's get the percentage first. If we have 200, we can represent this with blocks of 100% divided by 10 blocks or 10%. Okay? So each block should have 10%. Okay? So there are 5 since we are asked to have 50%. So each block of 10% has 20 because 200 divided by 10 is equal to 20. Since we shaded 5 blocks, okay, containing 10%, we multiply 5 by 20, which is equal to 100. This means the percentage or discount of the bag is 100 pesos. Okay? So 200 divided by 10 is 20. And then we multiply 20 by 5 since there are 5 blocks. And we are asked to look for 50%. So that is 100. So we already had found out the percentage. So this percentage of the bag, okay, that is the 50% discount. We will subtract that in the, okay, from the base or original price. So 200 minus 100 is equal to 100 pesos. So this is already the discounted price. So we will just have to pay 100 pesos for the bag. O diba, Tutor Mel, promise mo, bibilan mo ako niyang ganyang bag, ha? Okay, aabangan ko yan, ha? Okay, kids. Uy, si Tutor Mel, nagbabike. Wow! Papunta doon sa kanyang seminar. But wait, bakit parang may malaking harang sa dadaanan niya? Di ba? Ang laki, no? Oh, what do these objects have in common? Tignan nga natin yan, mga kids. Look at the wheel of the bike, our eyeballs, the manholes, symbols, the peso coins, and even my ear right now. Tingnan ninyo. What do these objects have in common? Very good, kids. They are all in the shape of a circle. For our new lesson, we will discuss the circumference of a circle. So let's get to know first the part of our circle. What are the different parts of a circle? So there are some parts of the circles that we have to understand very well. So did you know that, okay, a circle is made up of points which is equidistant from the center point. So this is the center point. Yan, center. Parang SM center point, no? O, may center point ba dyan sa inyo? Ayan. So, center point ang tawag dyan. Equidistant means they have the same distance from the center point, okay, to any points on the circle. So, pare-pareho daw ang distance nila. Yung layo nila dito sa center point, pare-pareho. So, tingnan nga natin kung pare-pareho nga. So, kung pumili ka ng mga points dyan sa circle mo, from the center point going to any points of your circle, you would notice they have the same distance. Pare-pareho ang distance nila. Kahit anong points ang piliin nyo dyan, pare-pareho ang kanilang distansya. Yun ang ibig sabihin ng equidistant. Okay? The same distance from the center point going to any points on the circle. Oh, yan, oh. Parang Wheel of Fortune, no? Okay. So if we are going to name the points on the circle and in the circle, so point A now is your center point. And we name the circle based on its center. So we have circle A. And then 4 of the points on the circle are named B, point C, point D, and point E. So in circle A, if we are going to connect point B and point C, and point E and point D, these line segments are called chords. Okay, so it's a segment, okay, a line segment joining 2 points on the circle are what we call chords. So BC is what we call chord. Segment ED is also a chord. Now, if you connect point B and point D and it passes through, okay, passes through the center, okay, this line segment now is what we call a chord pa rin siya. But this time, we call this diameter. Ang tawag na sa kanya, diameter. So, a diameter is a chord that connects 2 points on the circle and it passes through the center of the circle. So, every diameter is also called a chord. Okay? And mapapansin ninyo, parang hinahati niya yung circle into 2 parts. So magkakaroon kayo ng semicircle, tapos another semicircle. Ayan. So diameter is also the longest chord. Siya yung pinakamahabang chord sa circle. Okay? Ayan. So what else? What if we connect the center point to one of the points on the circle? So let's say we connect point A to point B, point A to point C. So we have AC, and then point A to point D, then point A to point E, or the center is connected to any points on the circle. Ang tawag dun sa line segment na yon ay radius. So we have radius AB, radius AC, radius AD, and radius AE. Since we have 4 radius in plural form, ang tawag na sa kanila radii. Yan, radii, parang ano, no? Okay, radii. Okay, so what is radius? This radius, since you would notice they are equidistant, di ba? Equidistant dun sa, from the center going to any points on the line. And it passes through, or galing siya sa center. So, ibig sabihin, pag kinonect natin silang dalawa, diameter sila. Yung dalawang radii, pag kinonect natin, diameter. So that means radius is 1/2 of our diameter. So AE is a radius which is 1/2 of the diameter CE. Yan. So that's another information, ha. Ibig sabihin, ang diameter pala, pag dinrawing ninyo, kinonect ninyo yung mga endpoints doon sa circle. Okay? At dumaan siya doon sa center ng circle. It's a diameter. At the same time, these two radii, segment AC or radius AC and radius AE, pag dinugtong natin silang dalawa, it will be a diameter. So, ibig sabihin, ang diameter is twice the radii. Kasi dalawa, radii. Okay? So, dalawang radius, pag inad ninyo, magkakaroon kayo ng diameter. Okay? Ayan. So, again, ha, pag singular, ibig sabihin, we have radius. So, we have radius AC, radius AB, radius AE. Okay? Pag pinagsama yung dalawang radii, we have a diameter. Yan. So, a radius is a segment from the center of the circle to any point on the circle. And this radius or radii in plural form are equidistant, equal distance from the center. So, ibig sabihin, lahat ng radii na makikita ninyo sa circle, pare-pareho ang measure. Tapos, pag pinagsama nyo yung dalawang radii na dumaan sa center, pareho sila ng center, okay? It's a diameter. Very good. Ang galing talaga ng mga tuties namin. So remember kids, ha? Every diameter in a circle has or contains 2 radii. Since the diameters contain 2 radii, each radius can be named. So, okay. Ano naman tawag doon sa mga points na nasa edge nung circle? Yan. Pag kinonect na natin yung mga points na yan, ano nang tawag dyan? So, if we are going to connect all the points on the circle, so ito yan, yung nasa gilid. Yan na yung tinatawag nating circumference. So, the distance around the edges of the circle, we call it circumference. Pag kunwari we have a polygon, di ba tinatawag natin, pag in-enclose natin yung isang polygon, okay, ang tawag natin doon perimeter. So yung circumference parang perimeter, pero ang tawag dito circumference. Para siya yung enclosure Okay? So circumference is also called perimeter of a circle. So pag circumference ang nakita ninyong word, ibig sabihin ang pinag-uusapan natin, circle. Okay? So how do we find the circumference of a circle? Paano nga ba hinahanap yan? So ito yung formula mga anak ha. Circumference is equal to 2 pi. This one is called pi. Oh, nagugutom na naman ako. Pi, oh, parang pizza pie. Oh. This symbol is named as pi. And then R stands for radius. Okay? Paano natin nakuha yung formula na yan? Saan ba galing yung formula 2 pi R? So first, let's create a circle and its diameter. So kunwari may circle na tayo and then we have a diameter. Tandaan ninyo, ang pi is equivalent to circumference divided by the diameter. So yung circumference, yung perimeter ng circle, okay, or we call it circumference. And then divide natin yung diameter, it is equivalent to pi. Okay, pi, pi. Okay? Since we have a diameter, okay, using cross product method, circumference now will be equivalent to pi times the diameter. So pag binigyan kayo ng problem na merong diameter and you are asked to find out the circumference of the circle, all you have to do is to multiply pi by the diameter. Okay? Now, since the diameter is equal to 2 radii or r plus r, we can also have a formula wherein, okay, since the diameter is equal to 2 radii or 2r, we can also use the formula wherein pi is equivalent to circumference divided by 2r. So using cross product method, circumference of a circle can also be equal to 2 pi r. So if you are given the radius of the circle, okay, you can also use to find the circumference 2 pi and r. Remember, pi is also equivalent to 3.1416 pero gamitin na lang natin 3.14 para madali. Okay? Yan. Okay. Wait lang mga anak ha. Let's try these examples. Find the circumference of a circle with radius 3 centimeters. So the radius is from the center going to any points on the circle. So using the formula 2 pi r, all you have to do is to plug in on your formula the given radius, which is 3, and then pi is equivalent to 3.14 times 2. We will have 628 times 3, and the circumference of the circle is equal to 18.84. Okay? Another example. Let's say we are asked to find the circumference of a circle with diameter 10 meters. So there's two formulas. So we can also use, okay, pi d. So all we have to do is to substitute or plug in the diameter 10. And then remember, pi is equivalent to 3.14. So 3.14 times 10, the circumference of the circle is equivalent to 31.4 meters. Send heart naman dyan, mga kids. Some love today. Yan. Thank you. Okay. Ibig sabihin, naintindihan ninyo. Let's have the guided practice now. Already. For every number problem, I'm going to give you 15 seconds to answer and write your answer in our comment section. Let's have the first number. The radius of a Ferris wheel is 18.2 meters. What is the diameter? Hello sa mga students and faculty members from Talon Village National High School, especially kay Mira, to our principal, Sir Angelo Armas, to our SDS, Dr. Joel Tito Recampos, SO6, our Math Education Supervisor, Dr. Gina Agites. You can do it, kids! Yan! Okay, since we are given the radius, so we are going to use circumference. The diameter is equivalent to r plus r or 2r. So 2 times 18.2, you have a diameter of 36.4 meters. Very good, kids. Okay, let's have another example. Celine measures a circular pond and finds that its diameter is 30 meters. What is its radius? So you are given a diameter of 30 meters. So 15 seconds, kids. Find out what is its radius. Hello kay Tutor Mel at sa mga estudyante at faculty members ng Babaguan National High School. Good morning sa inyong lahat. Good morning din kay Hailey Baguio, kay Josh Loring. Okay, you can do it, kids. Kayang-kaya yan. Okay, so kids, since we are given the diameter, okay, remember diameter is equal to r plus r or 2r. So 30 meters is equal to 15 meters plus 15 meters. So our radius now is equivalent to 15 meters. Or, since it's a diameter, all we have to do is to divide the diameter by 2. So 30 divided by 2 is also 15 meters. So our radius now is equal to 15 meters. Very good, kids! Okay, let's have another problem. Find the circumference of a circle with diameter of 20 meters. So the diameter is 20 meters and you are asked to find the circumference. So we are going to use the formula pi d. Okay. 15 seconds, kids. Good morning kay Martin, kay Ryan, Matthew Cobar. Hello, good morning kay Heavenly Heart. Kay Enrique, hello, good morning sa inyo. Kay Riri, good morning. Use the circumference is equal to pi d. Pi d ang gamitin natin. Ayan. Okay. So if we are going to use the circumference is equal to pi d, all we have to do is to plug in the diameter 20 meters and then multiply it to pi, which is 3.14. The circumference is equal to 62.8 meters. Yes! Ang galing-galing ninyong lahat. Congratulations, kids! Send heart and some love today. Napakahusay at magagaling ninyo talaga. Let's congratulate each of our tutees who are 100% participating and posting their work in Gawa Ko, Post Ko. Congratulations to these kids and always showcase your work in our DepEd ETUlay page. Ayan. Ayan sila. Si Martin, si Adrian Ray, si Clyde Liam, si Syra Akia, si Joyce Ann, si Ria Janine, Ryan Matthew, Gerald Arby, and Heavenly Heart. Congratulations! Ang gagaling nyo talaga. Ang ganda ng mga t-shirts ninyo, mga kids, ha? Thank you for your support in our DepEd ETUlay. So for your next gawa ko, post ko, Tutor Mel and Tutor Tolen want to have a new circular design on their new dress. Watch this video and create new design for the tutor's dresses. For the video tutorial, click the link or type it on your web browser. So the link is there, https://www.youtube.com/watch V equal EJZ D9DMS NDW. Do post a video or picture of you while doing your task in our DepEd ETUlay Facebook page with the hashtag ETUlay Level Up, hashtag Tutor Tolen, and hashtag Tutor Mel. So matsayahin at matatalinong mga tuties, solve this problem. The design of their dresses should have a circumference of 24 inches. What do you think is the diameter and radius of the circular design of Tutor Mel and Tutor Tolen? Kasi plain lang yung dress namin, plain white. So, lagyan nyo ng design yung aming dresses. Okay? So thank you so much for your support and participation. And always remember, kids, DepEd ETUlay and your tutors, us plus you, multiply by your smile minus the drama, a fraction of your heart, we will be able to solve problems because we make the perfect equation. So kids, remember to give your 101% for whatever you do and always do it with your whole heart and a smile. We want to salute DepEd ETUlay for finding ways to help all learners continue learning despite this pandemic. We may be divided by the screen in front of us, but DepEd ETUlay will always find a way to attain our one goal, and that is ETUlay ang pag-aaral ng lahat. With our Lord's guidance and divine providence, maitutulay ng mga bata kahit nasa kanilang bahay tayo. So mga kids, magkita-kita tayo every Wednesday, 10:30 to 11 a.m. for our grade 4 to grade 6 math remediation. You can also catch us live with replay at FB pages, DepEd ETUlay, DepEd EdTech Unit, and DepEd Tayo. Also on our YouTube channels, DepEd ETUlay, DepEd Philippines, DepEd EdTech Unit, and DepEd TV. Gusto rin naming malaman ang inyong mga feedback. So do scan this code or on your web browser, type https://tinyurl.com/ETUlay feedback form. So don't hesitate to send your feedback so that we can improve for our betterment. Kaya't mga kids, bilis lang ang araw, kaya't halina't mat-aral, matuto, at mat-enjoy. Sabi nga ni Tutor Mel, daghang salamat sa pag-tune in at panonood sa aming episode this week. Kami ang inyong matsayahing tutors every Wednesday, 10:30 to 11 a.m. Up next, storytelling, K-3 ni Tutor Romery and Tutor Julis Beth. In behalf of Tutor Mel, Ako po si Tutor Tolen. As we always say, hashtag happy lang always. Bye! See you next week!
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag ETUlay Level Up. Huwag aalis ha, dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan. Dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!